Joining us now, one of the state's U.S. Senators, Senator Bill Cassidy. Senator, thank you so much for being with us. Your message to residents right now.
Evacuate. There is a report that Calcasieu Parish, which is the parish or county just adjacent to the Gulf, will be part of the Gulf of Mexico for the next 2 days. Think about that. An entire landmass will be indistinguishable from the Gulf of Mexico. So if you're in Calcasieu, excuse me, if you're in Cameron Parish, you need to evacuate. They say that the I-10 will be covered with water. That's pretty far up in the next parish, which is Calcasieu Parish. That will be covered with water. Evacuate if you're told to evacuate. That's my message, Julie.
And a good one. The president has approved the emergency declaration for your state. Talk about what other steps are being taken at the federal level to help out Louisiana.
Yes, once the hurricane hits, there'll be other assistance that's made available. Right now, the assistance is for emergency responders, but then for those businesses and individuals affected, they will step in and with further assistance. And so it's kind of triggered, if you will, by that which happens. On the other hand, I'll go back to my message. You can prevent a lot of need on the backside by taking the appropriate precautions beforehand. So if you've been told to evacuate, if you think you might want to evacuate, clear out.
And not only do we have a major hurricane in our hands here, this is unprecedented. We have a pandemic right now. So many challenges come with that, shelters, planning. What types of things are being done, even at the state level, to help communities meet this challenge?
I'm told that there will not be these mass congregate settings, a gymnasium or that sort of auditorium set up to house people. Rather, people are being placed in hotels. In one sense, the fact that people may not be traveling as much because of coronavirus creates capacity within the hotel chains. So hopefully that will meet the need. But and Cameron Parish is not that much populated, but Calcasieu Parish is. But the federal government will step in with assistance once the storms hit. On the other hand, people have to recognize there will not be as much facilities for people to evacuate as they perhaps have experienced in previous such events.
It'll be different, right? And Senator, talk about the federal supply chain. Are there any shortages because of the pandemic, because of COVID?
Well, we've heard about the shortages in PPE, but fortunately, those things are not needed as much in this sort of an episode, particularly if there's not the congregate setting. I suspect there'll be adequate water generated, generators, fuel pre-positioned, et cetera. Our state has a lot of experience with this. If you will, our response has become a template for other states having similar issues. And I can promise you that there are assets being pre-positioned outside of the storm, but close enough to where the storm will hit so they can be quickly moved in.